there anything more shocking than seeing a global star, known for his strength on stage, suddenly unable to hold back tears? This question became reality when shocking news came just 2 hours ago. Jungkook was seen crying anxiously as Jimin had to be rushed to the hospital. This emotional moment not only triggered a stir among fans, but also left a big question mark. What really happened to Jimin? And what is the current condition of the idol? The incident was reported to have occurred suddenly. Sources at the location stated that the atmosphere initially went normally before suddenly turning into panic. Jimin, who had previously appeared to try to remain strong, suddenly had to receive urgent medical attention. The medical team acted quickly, and without waiting long, he was immediately taken to the hospital. In the midst of this tense situation, Jungkook appeared unable to hide his emotions. His anxious tears became the main spotlight, as well as a real picture of how strong the emotional bond is among BTS members. This moment instantly became the center of attention. Cameras and eyewitnesses described Jungkook's expression full of fear, as if he was worried about losing one of the most meaningful figures in his life. The flowing tears were not merely an outburst of temporary emotion, but a reflection of deep anxiety. Fans in various parts of the world immediately filled social media timelines, expressing prayers, hopes, and support for Jimin. The question now becomes sharper. What caused Jimin to be rushed to the hospital? Official information is still limited, but what is certain is that the swift action of the medical team shows that the condition was serious enough to require emergency attention. In the context of the entertainment industry, which demands a tight schedule, the health condition of an artist is always a sensitive issue. Not infrequently, physical and mental pressure makes the body no longer able to withstand the burden. Jimin's situation this time adds to the long list of fans' concerns about the health of K-pop idols who are often forced to perform without rest. Jungkook's reaction itself has become a subject of public analysis. Why did he look so devastated? The answer may be simple but full of meaning. The friendship and brotherhood that have been built over the years among BTS members are not something shallow. They are not merely co-workers, but a family that has grown together under the extraordinary pressure of the global entertainment industry. When one of them falls ill, the others feel the same wound. Jungkook's tears became authentic proof of the depth of that relationship. It is no wonder that hashtags related to Jimin and Jungkook immediately trended on various platforms. Fans wrote thousands of support messages, expressing solidarity and sharing prayers for Jimin's recovery. On the other hand, they also appreciated Jungkook's human side, who dared to show his vulnerability in public. In an era when an artist's image is often guarded very tightly, such emotional expression actually makes them even more loved. However, behind all the public attention, there is a bigger concern. Has the working system in the entertainment industry pushed artists to the limits that endanger their health? This question resurfaced after Jimin's incident. Many observers believe that such cases should serve as a loud alarm for management, fans, and the industry itself to pay more attention to the well-being of artists. No achievement is worth the risk of losing health or even life. Nevertheless, the public is still waiting for an official statement from management regarding Jimin's condition. As of the writing of this article, medical details have not been fully disclosed. However, what is clear is that the emergency situation that occurred 2 hours ago has left a major emotional impact, both for Jungkook and millions of fans worldwide. The brief chronology of this incident still leaves many mysteries. However, one thing is certain: Jungkook's tears in that moment of crisis have become a powerful symbol of how fragile a human being is behind the glitter of popularity. The tears shed spoke not only of fear, but also of love, friendship, and deep concern. Now, public attention is not only focused on Jimin's condition, but also on Jungkook's firmness of heart, who dared to show his most vulnerable side. The emotional moment 2 hours ago, although full of anxiety, revealed another face of a global star, a face that is human, honest, and genuine. And finally, the question that still hangs in everyone's mind: what is Jimin's current condition? And will he recover soon? The world awaits that answer anxiously, while remembering the emotional moment that will always be remembered: Jungkook crying as his best friend had to be rushed to the hospital. The public now seems divided between anxiety and admiration. Anxious, because Jimin's condition has not yet received detailed official confirmation. Admiration, because Jungkook's emotional moment revealed the most human side of a superstar. Questions arise: how serious is Jimin's condition? Does he need intensive care? Will BTS's schedule be affected? For some fans, this incident recalls similar cases in the past when BTS members experienced exhaustion due to a packed tour schedule. That memory further strengthens concerns that this incident is not merely a coincidence, but a serious sign that should not be ignored. International media have also begun to speculate, even though no official statement has been made, because the fact that Jimin had to be rushed to the hospital is enough to show the level of urgency of the situation. Jungkook's tears, who is usually known as a spirited and optimistic figure, add a dramatic layer to this incident. Not a few fans interpret those tears as a form of emotional honesty rarely shown on stage. From a psychological perspective, emotional expression in public actually shows a genuine level of concern. Rather than being considered a weakness, those tears became a symbol of courage to show care without a mask. Social media became witness to how quickly this news spread. Within minutes, thousands of comments flooded the timeline. "Stay strong, Jimin. We are with you, Jungkook," and prayers in various languages turned this incident into a global phenomenon. Not only BTS fans, ARMY, but also the wider public expressed sympathy for the condition experienced. This phenomenon proves that the health incident of a major artist is never merely a personal issue, but also a global issue involving millions of human feelings. Nevertheless, big questions still hang. Will management take concrete steps to ensure the health of BTS members going forward? This incident should be an important momentum to evaluate the working system of the entertainment industry, which has long been known as extreme. With a packed schedule, enormous public pressure, and almost non-stop professional demands, it is natural that an artist's health becomes a vulnerable point. Industry observers even state that Jimin's incident could be a turning point in the long debate over K-pop artists' health. In public communication analysis, moments like this are also often considered a turning point.